Imagine this for a moment. There's something incredibly simple yet deeply powerful that most men overlook without even realizing it. But when a man finally understands it and begins to live by it, something shifts. It's almost like an invisible switch flips inside the minds of women. They begin to see him in a completely different way. The surprising part is that most men go through their entire lives without ever experiencing this. Are you one of them? If you're still listening, it likely means you don't want to be part of that majority. You want something more. Let me share a story that makes this perfectly clear. It's not about tricks, flashy tactics, or gimmicks. It's about a deeper transformation, a quiet internal shift that changes how you show up in the world and how others, especially women, respond to you. There was a man named Marcos. On the surface, he seemed ordinary, nothing especially remarkable about him. Like many men, he struggled constantly. He worried about what people thought of him. He searched everywhere for approval, compliments, attention, validation. He believed those things would fill the emptiness he felt inside, but no matter how much effort he put in, he still felt invisible, particularly around women and in social environments where respect mattered most. Then one day, something finally clicked for Marcus. Not because of a viral video or a clever self-help trick, but because he came across an old, time-tested philosophy, Stoicism. At first, he didn't fully understand it. He questioned how a philosophy created centuries ago could possibly improve confidence or attraction in the modern world. But as he explored it more deeply, everything started making sense in a way nothing else ever had. Stoicism centers around one fundamental principle. Control what is within your control and release what is not. Pause and think about that for a moment. Most men are controlled by their emotions. They react without thinking. They become angry, insecure, or defensive. They say things they later regret. They chase reactions from others. Women notice this immediately. They sense the emotional instability, and honestly, it doesn't feel safe or attractive. A stoic man stands apart because he responds differently. He doesn't panic when things go wrong. He stays composed when everyone else loses control. Imagine a chaotic room full of noise, arguments, and intense emotions. And then there's you, calm, grounded, and steady, like a mountain standing firm in the middle of a storm. That quiet strength naturally draws attention. Women notice it right away. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers in history, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." When you truly absorb this idea, it creates real strength. The moment you stop chasing approval and begin living according to your own values, something remarkable happens. You stop needing attention. Yet, strangely enough, it begins to come to you naturally, not just from women, but from everyone around you. Most men never reach this point. They react to every small disturbance. A rude comment ruins their entire day. A single bad moment dictates how they behave. They carry frustration and resentment with them wherever they go. But a stoic man pauses. He asks himself one simple question: does this deserve my energy? Most of the time, the answer is no. That ability to choose calm instead of chaos is incredibly attractive and deeply respected. Stoicism isn't about suppressing your emotions or pretending you don't feel anything. It's about mastering your responses. It's knowing when to speak and when to remain silent, when to act and when to let things go. It's about becoming unshakable in a world that constantly tries to disturb you. Women admire this because it signals safety, maturity, and leadership during uncertain moments. Marcus began practicing Stoicism every single day. He focused on his actions rather than people's opinions. He stopped chasing validation and started living for himself. Slowly, things began to change. People started paying attention when he spoke. Women began noticing him without him even trying. He didn't need to become louder or more flashy. He simply became calmer. And that calm confidence did all the work. Here's the paradox most men completely overlook, the uncomfortable truth. Many will hear this message and still do nothing. They might feel inspired for a moment, but soon they'll fall back into their old habits. But if you're still here, it means you want more. You want to rise above the noise. You want respect, not just attention. Start small. When chaos comes your way, pause, take a breath, Ask yourself, does this deserve my energy? Practice this every single day. If this message resonates with you, don't just watch it and move on. Live it, embody it. Every step you take towards self-control is a step towards genuine confidence. Before you leave, like and subscribe, not because I asked you to, but because doing so marks your commitment to growth. This isn't just content, it's a signal. The real question is, are you ready to answer it?